Good morning and welcome, everyone. How exciting is it here today? Thank you for joining us on this wonderful morning, and the weather is beautiful, to celebrate the official opening of the new Douglas MacArthur Elementary School. Get a little emotional, so my apologies. It's hard to effectively convey how excited our Douglas MacArthur students, community, and our staff are about this day. We have been heavily involved in the planning and discussions of this terrific building and provided a great deal of input so our students will have the optimal learning environment. Our dreams are now reality. And it feels like I'm floating through the school and marveling at each and every new feature that has been brought to design to full construction. The only thing that's missing are all of our students, and they will be here soon to enjoy this modern and welcoming school building. There are many people here that I want to thank for their leadership, hard work, and commitment to getting us where we are today. To Superintendent Dr. K. Wyatt, the school board, Mayor Wilson, the City Council, and as well as all former elected officials who have worked to bring this modernization project to life, thank you so much. To the Douglas MacArthur community and our amazing students who have shared their hopes and dreams and stayed involved through this process, I appreciate you. To the Douglas MacArthur teachers and staff who've been by my side and have helped me through this huge transition as we move from a temporary space, then into this new building. You know that you are the best, and they're coming out right now, so thank you to my staff. To Dr. Hart, Erica Gulick, Azuka Bartlett, sorry, I get emotional with them, and everyone else from the facilities department. They have worked hard, you guys. I know how tirelessly you have worked, and I'm so grateful for you. And Erica Lehman, our architect, as well. To Dr. Linda Miller, who was the interim Douglas MacArthur principal, Ms. Rebecca Pittman, who was the previous assistant principal, and Stephen Jeter, who kicked off this project pre-pandemic. Thank you as well. As we gather here today, it's a vital reminder that a building such as this is an investment in our children and in our community. The sense of community and caring throughout this project has been strong and will continue to be felt as our students are welcomed into their new classrooms. I've reflected on how I found myself here at the leadership of the new Douglas MacArthur Elementary School. Barbara Vaccarella was my first principal when I was hired in 1996. She began her career here at Douglas MacArthur Elementary School. She told me long ago, "You've got it. You can do it. It's time for you to be a leader." But I would be remiss if I did not say thank you to Debbie Thompson, who hired me as an administrative intern long ago, about 11 years ago. She was the principal of Douglas MacArthur for over 19 years. So thank you, Debbie. To my husband and my son, who I have to take to college tomorrow, thank you for putting up with mommy's tantrums. It has been something for them. So thank you I'm sorry for the no dinners at night. And now I would like to ask Superintendent Dr. Melanie K. Wyatt to please share her remarks. Thank you, everyone.
Good morning. What a hard act to follow. I have no excuse for the dinners, though. But I will miss all of your morning and late night calls to say, make sure this is in order for our students and staff. So thank you, Principal Harrison. What a joy it is to stand here today to celebrate an amazing new learning space. Thank you, Principal Harrison and the staff, for your patience and your commitment to making this happen. I want to recognize some special leaders here today, and I believe they're scattered a little bit. So if you could just raise your hand or stand really quickly, because I want to make sure that everyone knows that this was truly a collaborative effort here today. Thank you to our Alexandria School Board members who are here. We have our new chair, Dr. Michelle Reeve. Our vice chair, Ms. Kelly Carmichael Booz. And we do have a number of board members with us. I believe Megan Alderton is here, Jacinta Green, Tammy Ignacio, they're all spread out here, Abdel Alnubi, Chris Harris, and Ashley Simpson-Baird. Thank you. We do have a number of Alexandria City officials, including our very own Mayor Justin Wilson, our City Manager, Mr. Jim Parajan, our Vice Mayor, Amy Jackson, and our Honorable Council members. I believe is Kanika Gary here. I know I saw John Chapman hiding from, there he is, and Aaliyah Gaskins. Hopefully you haven't missed anyone. We do have a number of additional community members who played a very important role in the decision-making of the Douglas MacArthur School. So if you're here with us today, we'd like to recognize and thank Cindy Anderson, Amy Gentry, Veronica Nolan, Christopher Suarez, Elizabeth Bennett Parker, Del Pepper, Mohammed Zeiderfeld, and former Superintendent Gregory Hutchins, as well as our former MacArthur principal, Dr. Linda Miller. Is Linda Miller here? Where? Thank you. And what most people don't know is Dr. Miller still supports us each and every day to make sure your students are in school. So thank you for staying with us, Dr. Miller, and making sure our students have every opportunity for success. I would also like to introduce our Executive Cabinet Chief Operating Officer, Dr. Alicia Hart, who you'll hear from momentarily, our Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Perrette Finney, who's new in her role, Chief of School and Community Relations, Ms. Julia Burgos, Chief of Accountability and Research, Dr. Clinton Page, our Chief of Student Services and Equity, Dr. Marcia Jackson, our Chief Financial Officer, very important role there, right? We need him, Mr. Dominic Turner, and our Chief Technology Officer, Dr. Elizabeth Hoover. They are also accompanied by our senior leadership team of our directors, executive directors and directors who are throughout the crowd today. That team often doesn't get seen in the public and media a lot, so I wanted to make sure that they know how much I appreciate them each and every day. They also put in many hours behind the scenes that the community doesn't see. So to the executive cabinet and senior leadership team, I am so grateful. Thank you. So welcome to the official ribbon cutting ceremony of the new Douglas MacArthur Elementary School. Principal Harrison, we are so excited to be here with you today and with your staff as you welcome your students back on Monday. This is a beautifully designed school and is truly going to be the beacon in this school community. So I'm just going to let everyone know right now, I will be hiding in the media center. It is a beautiful design. Once you see it, you're not going to want to leave. So if you're looking for me, everyone, that's where I'll be in the future. So this is one of our first completed projects here with ACPS's modernization project. And it's truly been the successful result of a collaborative initiative and effort by so many. It could not have been done without each and every one of you who are present today. This is truly a labor of love for this community. I want to again acknowledge Principal Harrison, the Douglas MacArthur School community of administrators, staff, students, and families and leadership. The move from one building to another is a tremendous effort, and it took a lot of coordination on your leadership and your staff, and we thank you. And we are here. You can breathe easy now. Also, of course, we like to recognize our Department of Facilities and Operation led by our Chief Dr. Alicia Hart. But there's two special people, and I know Principal Harrison became very emotional about when she called out these names, but I want these two ladies to step forward. Where is Miss Erica Gulick? Oh, they're hiding again. Miss Erica Gulick, who is the Executive Director of Facilities. I want you to see their faces. Azuka Bartlett, Director of Capital Programs, Planning and Design. Hours upon hours, morning calls, midnight calls, no matter what time of the day, they were answering their phones, they were providing text messages, responding to your email questions. Because of you, we are here today. And I wanted everyone to know how grateful we are. So thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you to our school board members for their countless meetings on capital planning initiatives and support to make this project a success. Thank you to our school board. We appreciate this building with its modern design, its welcoming and innovative space in which our students can learn and grow, and our teachers and staff can teach and thrive in this new environment. The new Douglas MacArthur is a very different building than the 1943 classroom building. I hear a couple of chuckles. Some of you I'm hoping all of you were not there. I don't know why you're laughing right now. But the 1943 building only had 8 classrooms and 1 common area. Very different than this new 3-story, very innovative space where there's new lighting, natural lighting coming into each classrooms. There are restrooms accessible to the classrooms that give students more privacy. I think we've come a long way. So thank you to this community for allowing us to create this beautiful, innovative learning space for our students. It will also have additional play areas for them, and you're going to be so excited once you can really see what this beautiful school learning environment can offer to our students and staff. So it was developed with a lot of foresight in mind. It can accommodate up to 840 students. That is really an idea that we needed to have for growth in our city. Those pre-K through 5 students are going to have a tremendous experience once they step foot in this building on Monday. And I see a number of our student ambassadors coming to join us now. So let's give our student ambassadors a round of applause. Thank you, students. Are you excited? Yes. This Douglas MacArthur community has worked diligently with ACPS leadership to think of everything that will have a lasting impact on the future that you see standing here before you today. What a better way to start off a new school year than with a new school, standing with our new and future leaders. Students, get ready. Maybe not. You got to wake up early on Monday. Yes, you ready? That doesn't sound like you're ready. Students, are you ready? Okay, there we go. So, as you know, I have a saying with my leadership team. We say one team, one journey, but today really feels like one team, one community on this one journey to make sure that every student experiences success. So help me celebrate today the ribbon cutting of the new Douglas MacArthur Elementary School. Thank you to everyone, and it is my pleasure now to bring up our school board chair, Dr. Michelle Reeve.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Dr. K. Wyatt, and thank you, Principal Hairston, for your warm welcome. I'm so excited to be here today. When I joined the school board in 2019, the condition of our aging school buildings was a hot topic. I think it was the hottest topic in our community. While progress was being made, we still had a long way to go. In 2019, we opened the new Patrick Henry K-8 school, which was a joyous occasion just like today. And while there had been talk of renovating Douglas MacArthur for some time, the project kept getting pushed back in the capital planning timeline. One of the biggest challenges was, where would we relocate the students? Well, the old Patrick Henry School was slated to be torn down, and the idea came about to use it as a swing space so we could accelerate the modernization of Douglas MacArthur. But folks wanted to know, how would that work? How could we have 2 schools sharing one location? Well, our ACPS staff and city staff worked together and determined that the project was in fact feasible, and the elected officials here today listened to the community, heard their concerns, and ultimately voted to pursue the project. And look, a few years forward, look where we are today. Look at this building. Look at these students. When we work together as a community and stay focused on our goals, our community can accomplish great things. And I have to say, this day is truly one of my proudest as a member of the Alexandria School Board, because this new school building represents our city's commitment to educating and empowering all of our students to thrive in this diverse and ever-changing world that we live in. I know that this new school building is going to positively impact the lives of children and families in this community for generations to come. And this year, the school is celebrating its 80th anniversary. Completing this project, as has been mentioned already, required a great deal of work on the part of many, many people, both within and outside of ACPS. And I want to take a moment to thank a few people as well. On behalf of the school board, I want to extend thanks to the Douglas MacArthur Advisory Group. These community members, they showed great dedication and commitment as they participated in many meetings, and they provided their input and feedback throughout the planning process. Thank you to this active and engaged group of community members. I also want to thank the students, staff, and neighbors of Patrick Henry K-8 School for allowing us to use their old school building and sharing their space during the construction of Douglas MacArthur. The new Patrick Henry Athletic Field is coming. I want to congratulate Dr. Kay Wyatt, Dr. Hart, Principal Hairston, and all who were involved in bringing this new school to life. It was a collaborative process with the city, with the Douglas MacArthur community, and with staff and families for the benefit of our students. I want to give a special shout out to Dr. Hart and her team, as was recognized. You all were determined to get us to the finish line here today, and we are so grateful for you. I also want to thank Principal Hairston for taking on the leadership at a time where the school was going through this transition. We really appreciate your willingness to do that. At this time, I want to invite Principal Hairston to come up and accept a plaque that we have on behalf of the Alexandria School Board. This plaque, we hope will hang in the school and represent the commitment and support of our community to this school and to our students. We're proud and excited to see our MacArthur stars shine brightly in this school and in our community in the years ahead. So thank you. So thank you everyone for being here today. And now I'd like to invite Mayor Wilson to come up and share a few remarks. And as he makes his way, I want to thank Mayor Wilson and our current and former city council members who are here today. Under their leadership, our city has made historic investments in our school facilities, demonstrating their commitment to supporting Alexandria's children, youth, and families. Thank you, Mayor Wilson and members of council.
Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Reef. Thank you, Dr. Kay Wyatt. Thank you, Dr. Hart. Thank you, any other doctors who are here. All of you. This is a great day for the city of Alexandria, and I just want to join all of you in celebrating. You know, whenever we come to an event like this, I actually think not about what we're going to do in the next generations on this, but I think of a couple thousand years in advance. And you know, eventually, and I know this is going to be heartbreaking for some folks here, eventually this building's going to be gone. This is going to be rubble and gone. And you know, we take archaeology in our city very, very seriously. We're one of the first communities in America to adopt an archaeology ordinance, and we do a lot of work around our community to dig things up and try to understand what we understand about the past when we dig things up. And I think about what a couple thousand years from now, when the archaeologists dig this area up and try to understand understand what was going on here in 2023 and beyond, and what they will say about the values of a community that built this building, that invested this kind of resources in this structure here. It'll say that the community that was in charge at this time valued this, valued the next generation, valued the kids who will come through this building for generations to come, and wanted to make an investment in the future, wanted to make an investment in really the only lasting legacy we will leave, which is the next generation. And that's what this will tell. That's the story that the archaeology on this site will tell in the future. And that's pretty amazing. That's pretty exciting. And that is a testament to the hard work of the staff on both sides, on the city and schools. That is a testament to the elected officials. That is the testament to the community that was willing to support this project time and time again. You know, when we go to these events, sometimes we celebrate. Obviously, that's what we're here to do. And it's a lot of excitement and smiles and joys and laughter. But sometimes we forget that there were some really difficult choices that got us here to this day. And they didn't just happen a year or two ago. And we have some former elected officials here as well, some folks who were part of those decisions. You know, this was budget decisions that were happening in 2015, 2016, 2017 that led to this building being here. This was not decisions that happened just a couple days ago. And, you know, these things take a while and they require some significant sacrifice. And the taxpayers of our city made significant sacrifices to make this building exist here today. And that's what we're celebrating. We're celebrating an incredible amount of sacrifice, but sacrifice that has led to an incredible investment in the next generation. Amazing things are going to happen in this building. Kids are going to come out of this building prepared to take on the world, and that is through an investment that we all made as a community. You know, throughout our history, school buildings have been the source of controversy and conflict in our community, whether it's segregation, whether it's integration, whether it's really a couple decades of closing buildings because we had more than we needed. And it's sometimes when you're in the midst of it, we don't always appreciate what we're dealing with right now. We are in the midst of the most significant investment era of significant investment in our school facilities in our history, in the city's history. We are building a ton of buildings and will continue to do that over the next several years. And that is a testament to the values of this community and the value of our community to invest in our kids and make sure our kids have the best learning environments possible. And so kudos to all of you for making this happen, because this is happening because this community wants to make an investment in the future of our community and future Alexandrians. And so thank you to all of you for making that happen. I want to pay a special recognition to our city staff, our planning department, our general services department, our code administration department, all the many city agencies that our finance team, all the many city agencies that have been part of making this project happen. We are only effective in the city of Alexandria when the city and schools are working shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, side by side, trying to achieve the same thing. And when we are working together, nobody can stop us. And absolutely nobody can stop us. And so kudos to all of our city staff who work so tirelessly in partnership with our school staff to make this happen. We were all really excited a couple days ago when we got the email saying that the CO had been issued and this this building met code and could be opened and could be safe for people to be in. And so I just want to applaud all the tireless work on both sides to make this happen and get us to this point. This is an exciting place to be, and we're really excited. And as Dr. Reeves said, we also appreciate the sacrifice of the Patrick Henry community in sharing a space for so many years and making this happen. And it shows us what is possible, and we got a lot more work to do in the future. So congratulations, everyone. This is a great day for the city of Alexandria, and look forward to touring the building. So great day. Congratulations.
To be brief so we can get on with the favorite part of today's activities, which is the tour. So as we gather here today for the ribbon cutting ceremony, I am beyond thrilled to see the remarkable achievements that have been realized through unwavering dedication and collaboration. Spanning 150,000 square feet and standing tall at 3 stories, This building is a symbol of our commitment to fostering a thriving academic environment. We have meticulously designed spaces within these walls that will inspire creativity, nurture talent, and encourage physical activity. The outdoor spaces will not only serve as spaces for recreation, but also as an extension to our classrooms. Students will have the opportunity to explore, learn, and develop their physical and social skills in an open and engaging environment. Thank you to all of the contractors who have poured their expertise and energy into this project and bringing it to fruition. Your efforts have turned architectural plans into a tangible reality. I extend my gratitude and my team's gratitude to our community members for your understanding throughout this construction journey. We recognize that this process has presented a number of challenges, and we appreciate the opportunity to have had the necessary time to address those challenges. As been mentioned before, I want to send a very special thanks to the Capital Programs Planning and Design team, which includes Erica Gulick, Azuka Bartlett, Sophie Humer, Eli Injo, Paul Yombi, and Artia Funderburg, and Miriam Zahori. Your tireless dedication and commitment to bringing this project to substantial completion through an extremely difficult process has been nothing short of extraordinary. Again, a lot of countless long hours that's already been mentioned. You've invested late nights that you've worked, and all of these efforts have ensured that we could open the doors to this building on time for this school year. Change is constant in any project of this magnitude, and your frequent community engagement and communication has helped provide reassurance to our community. Your efforts have truly bridged the gap between construction process and our Douglas MacArthur family, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose. As we stand here today, it fills me with immense joy to declare that the wait is over. Thank you once again to everyone who has contributed to this momentous achievement. Let us look forward to a bright future ahead where our students will flourish, excel, and reach new heights. Here's to the new Douglas MacArthur Elementary School. And if I can have Julia Burgos come up, we are getting ready to start our tours, and she will explain the plan for our tours this morning. Thank you.
Good morning and congratulations. So we're going to start with a couple of different tours. We have 4 tours. We want to try to give people a little bit of an opportunity to enjoy the space and then bring on the next tour. So I'm going to be leading the first tour. So if I can have all the school board members, city council members, the chiefs, superintendent, of course, everyone come meet me over by the ribbon cutting. We're going to place that and then we'll do the tours right after the ribbon cutting. So if everyone can join us on that side. But I ask that you also see Kathy Mimmer after we leave the first tour, and she will lead the next tour after that. So I just want to make sure everybody gets those directions. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Second tour will be
Oh man, I bet.
It's been a long time coming. I was sad to miss them.
3 years. I'm gonna change that.
Pardon us. Excuse us.
Excuse me. We're supposed to be up there. Go for it. I gotta get many up. Let's see if we have this first. Oh, sitting down. Sorry.